Well, it was my last day out in Florida, and this is a bike that I picked up at a vintage bike shop. It had a ton of problems. They didn't know how to fix it. I just pretended clueless to it all, and I picked the thing up for $75. As you can see, it's one of those Liberty frames that you find these bikes on eBay for about $1,000. Sometimes you can find one for about $900. But I had to do quite a bit of work to it. The thing didn't operate, but the rear brushless motor, 36 volt, it's in operation right now, and I'm happy about that. The bike frame is extremely heavy, which is a lot harder to get used to than my aluminum 6061 GT frame. But it's a fun project, and I think I'm going to work with this frame. The frame's a lot more sturdier. I think if I get a wide front tire and a smaller rear rim and some beefier spokes, it'll almost have more of a motorcycle feel to it than a bicycle. It's a lot longer of a swing arm on the back. It's impossible to wheelie. You couldn't even get the front tire off the ground if you had to. Weighs almost twice of what my other bike weighs, and it goes much slower. But the controller in it, I think, is only about 450 watt with a pedal assist. It's actually broken right now. So right when you turn the key to operate the thing, it starts spinning the wheel. As you can see, I had the whole thing rigged up. I just did it in my uncle's kitchen. I just got three 12 volt 12 amp hour packs, and zip tied them all in. Got them wired right now with a couple household switches, even though they're for AC. I'm using them on DC current. The reason I did that is because I'm using a 12 volt car charger to charge these, so I have to break them from their series connections so I can charge them with the parallel connections. Takes quite a bit of time since it's 36 amp hours at 12 volts, so it's over a 7-hour charge on that charger. As you can see, it's got the oversized rear disc brake. It's got a 6-speed Shimano cassette. It's got decent rims, even though the rear one's off true quite a bit. A little annoying. I tried tightening up the spokes, it didn't seem to help it. The suspension I like, but at the moment it's hitting the battery because it's very close. I'm going to change this up and probably run it with a lithium later on and put a better controller in it and get rid of that pedal assist problem. This is a kickstand that came with it. It works good. But for $75, a completely operational bike, all I had to do was put 2 single pole household switches in it. Not a bad little deal. So for those people out there that don't have the $2,000 to put into a nice e-bike, this is definitely another option. I charged it up today and I drove around town for about 12 miles, which isn't bad. For the weight of the bike, I'm only getting about a mile an amp hour. But I'm hoping I can improve things and shed some pounds. I've been taking off just about everything I can take off the bike that I don't need. I'm going to change out the seat. It's heavy and unnecessary. I peeled the Liberty decals off the bike because they were pretty corny. I'm doing what I can. I have to change the the crankshaft over, rotator splint, flux capacitor. We'll get it working though. But this is my last day out here in lovely St. Pete's Beach. It's about to storm out. As you can see, nasty clouds up here. It's starting to sprinkle. I just figured the pack was finished charging, and I'd jump out here and get one last test run and one last video for you out in Florida. I'm going to be driving back up to Massachusetts 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning. But this is Scott with I guess it's e-bike take 12 now, or some 13, I don't know. But here's my new bike, my new project. You'll see videos of this from now on. I still got the GT, of course. I'm just I'm working on selling it and starting a new project. It's a great bike. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just I'm ready for a second build. I love doing this stuff, and it it keeps me going, keeps me interested, and it's all that matters. But this is Scott signing out.